Hi, everyone. This is my question that I'm considering and working on for my synthesis proposal. Um, I'm wondering, to what extent should outside of district professional reading or professional development, such as conferences or workshops or even graduate classes, be required for literacy coaches and leaders in the building? Um, Almost everything we've read so far this semester has talked about how important it is for leaders and coaches to be up to date on the latest practices, the current research, and that they really need to be an expert in the field if they're going to be providing coaching to the teachers in their building. So, um, my argument is then that in order to get this knowledge and really become an expert, you're going to have to look outside of your district. Um, I think, maybe most of us would agree that a lot of in-services and workshops that we attend are really not that informative. They really aren't worth our time. And so I don't really feel personally that the learning that I get from our in service is worth it. And I seek out a lot of professional reading and advice from people on Twitter. And I make it a point to try to go to conferences and workshops as much as I can. And so I'm wondering, I know that administrators can't require this necessarily because I'm sure that would be an issue with unions and the contracts. But I'm just wondering, how much outside research and outside sources should coaches and reading specialists be expected to pursue in order to keep that expert status? I've mentioned before that the reading specialists in my building really don't do anything to keep up to date, and they still suggest and try out a lot of the kind of same old practices. So I know my principal can't require them to do that, but I'm just sort of wondering, how encouraging that would help them be able to then work with the teachers more effectively. I know from my interview with our coach that she does a lot of outside reading, but I think I mentioned in a previous video response that her background is really math, so she doesn't do a ton of literacy related reading. And so I just think maybe perhaps investigating that and using some of these readings and sources that we have would really help to drive that point home.